This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song. In this town.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop, or as I should say, my kitchen, which is where I sit whenever I paint, as of the last few weeks. So for the next project I have in mind for Halloween, I actually got some input from my daughter, and it was a toss-up between a Cthulhu statue embed or this guy. And she went with this guy. So this is I have a 3D printer, and this is one of the 3D prints off of it. It is the pawn enlarged for the Halloween chess set. Now, I do plan to do a Halloween chess board at some point. Probably won't do a video on it just yet, but if I do end up doing one of these, it'll probably be next year, because I've basically got all 4 of my Halloween projects done for this year. But so what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm going to paint him up with some fluorescent colors. I've got neon orange, neon green, and neon yellow. I may do a little bit of something else with this guy, I'm not sure yet, but as of right now, that's the start. So I'm not going to bore you guys with watching me paint him or anything, but I'll come back when he's done. Alright, so about this far into it. He's pretty ugly right now, but I just need to get a base coat on there for right now, and then I'll start touching it up with some better paint brushes after this guy dries. So I'll be back after he dries from here. Alright everybody, so I went ahead and did a second coat on the pumpkin, and I know I say this a lot, but I did something a little different. I hate glitter. Go ahead, boo, hiss, whatever. But after I put the second coat on there, I put some fluorescent glitter on him. And get my black light, even with the lights on. I don't know if you can tell. Probably not. We'll revisit this. Okay everybody, as you could see from the pictures before, I got my little pumpkin done, and here's a textured base. I got a mold that I pour resin into. Usually it's what I call a catch-all, so whenever I'm done pouring some resin or whatever, I'll pour it in there. And this one, if you can't tell, it glows in the dark. So I figured with this guy and that'd be a good matchup. So I'm going to glue him on here somehow, and then we can move on to the next step, which is going to be to put this in a PVC pipe and pour resin over it. Alright everybody, so I don't have a stand in here for this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue this to this little plastic piece, and then I'm going to take this PVC pipe, sit it down over it, hot glue that around it. Then whenever that's done, whenever that dries, I'll fill this up with resin. So I'll come back after I get all this glued together. Hey everybody, I did say I'd come back whenever I was finished gluing this together. So this is glued together. You see I got the pumpkin down in there. And I did get a hold of Craft Attack, and they suggested me using liquid diamonds for this. So we're going to use liquid diamonds, and I'm going to mix up 10 ounces. A little bit more than the 1 inch that they highly suggest, but it's going to be in the pressure pot for a few days. So I think being I'm giving it a few days should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up 10 ounces. And this is a 2-to-1, so I may actually mix up 12 ounces now that I think about it, since it's a 2-to-1. Where are we at here? Alright. So let me do some math. So 12 divided by, let's see, we'll just do this. So 3, 6, 9, 12, so that's 4, so I want to pour 8 ounces. Alright, so there's 8 ounces of the part A. And four ounces of part B. Got my handy dandy mixer. Now, as you can see, got quite a bit of bubbles, so it's a good thing this is going in the pressure pot. Actually, a lot more than I normally pour for one of these, but we're gonna go ahead and go get this thrown in the pressure pot. And
one eternity later.
hey everybody, so I went ahead and got this demolded, and as you can see, looks pretty good. He's a little bit thinner in there than what he actually looks like. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to put this on the lathe, trim this down, make sure everything is flattened out, good to go on here. Then I'll make a base and I'll make a top, and the top will have a light in it. So, but just want to give you guys an idea on what it looks like right now. Alright everybody, we got this thing up on the lathe. We're just going to turn it down, turn it down just a hair. Make sure it's everything's shored up and that the top and the bottom are both flat. And polish this up, and then we'll start working on the base and the top. Alright, now that we got cleaned up a little bit and got the main piece in the chuck, this should make it a lot easier moving forward. Hey everyone, I want to apologize. Through the beauty of editing, I found out that my camera did not get me finishing the main part of the light. So basically what I did was I took it down, sanded it, wet sanded it, and used some Zona paper on it to get it as close to glass-like as I could get. And then I hit it with my my homemade polishing wax, buff that out, and well, you'll see where we're at the end of the video. Alright everybody, so took a big chunk of walnut that I had and cut it into a couple of 3.5-inch squares. Now what I'm going to do with these, hopefully, one's going to be the bottom, the other one's going to be the top, and now I just got to figure out how to go about shaping it and everything. know I say this in all my videos, but I'm not sponsored by any of the products I use. These are just products I picked up along the way. We're going to move on to some myelin sanding sealer. Going to buff it out with a Scotch-Brite pad. Going to move on to a little bit of Yorkshire grit. I moved it into a little container because the big one, my other one, needed a lid. Going to move on to some, this is actually Yorkshire grit microfine. As I said, the container had a hole in the lid, so I swapped it out with the regular Yorkshire grit lid. Going to move on to some of my homemade polishing wax. Alright. Well guys, this is actually stick fast stick. My original bottle broke on me, so I replaced it with this one. So what we're going to do is, we're going to glue this piece into the bottom. Now we'll give this a little bit of time to dry, and then we'll start working on the top. Alright everyone, I got to go through and do the editing still, but I finished up the bottom. I'm not sure how much of that you guys actually got a chance to see. But now we're going to start working on the top. This is probably going to take 2 pieces of walnut for the way I'm wanting to do this. So let's get started. Alright, we're going to sand up to about 400. Moving on to some myelin sanding sealer. Moving on to a little bit of Yorkshire grit. Moving on to the Yorkshire grit microfine. My homemade wax. May have to put this back on, but I'm going to touch up some of these little marks here. I got me using some Starbond medium black, and because I don't have any Starbond accelerator, we're going to use Bob Smith Industries that we used earlier. Top on, and to do that we're going to use some stick fast medium. And I'll get some good stills of this thing here at the end of the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the sticker board. This week's sticker is going to be a little different than what normally I'd put up here. Normally I just do like people who do, I'd say crafting, but in this individual's own way, he does his own crafting. He is an artist, he draws a lot, and he does stickers. He used to do like Halloween prosthetics, like, you know, cuts, rips in the skin, melted, you know, stuff you'd stick on your face for Halloween. And since this is Halloween, I figured why not do one for him. So I'll put a link to his Instagram down in the description below. This is a sticker I chose for the sticker board. Again, he does a lot of drawing and he makes a lot of these stickers and stuff. So he sells the stickers, and even though he hasn't done much of the like Halloween prosthetics, I guess that's what you call them. I've done a few of them in the past, but I never knew what they were called. I just called it makeup. So he makes some of those, hoping he'll go back to doing a few of those again, but we'll see. But anyway, this week, and all right, Ben, got you down here. So again, guys, go check out Ben's Instagram. Check out some of the artwork he's done. Pick up a couple of stickers, and nudge at him to make some more of his special effects Hollywood makeup stuff. He did some really good work with it. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Comment on it. Share the video. If you comment on it, tell me what you liked about the video. Tell me what you didn't like about the video. Tell me if you've done one of these. Tell me what your experience is making one of these lights. If this is the first time you watch one of my videos, hit that subscribe, and you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Go over to the bell, and YouTube will let you know whenever I do a video. I try to do one once a week. Don't always make that quota, but I try. If you want to contribute to my to this channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. That information is down below. And earlier we did the sticker board. If you want to do a sticker board, the information is down below. Basically what I do is you send me a sticker, I'll send you a couple of stickers, and I'll do a shout out to you on my sticker board. I just ask that you do the same on your social media, whatever it may be. Again, I do appreciate those who have subscribed and who have watched this video up to this point, and I want to apologize about some of this video. I don't know what happened. My camera messed up on me at one point. My editing program freezes on some of the videos for some reason. I think I just have too many videos I've made already on my computer I need to pull off there. Otherwise, again, I appreciate you guys who have subscribed. And oh, one more thing. My Etsy page is up and running again. I'll add that in the description below as well if you want to check out some of this some of the items I still have in stock. I'm working on trying to put more into it, So bear with me, and hopefully here soon I'll have more up. Thanks again, and again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next week.